Welcome back to Friends with Benefits Car Club, where our opinions are electric, our sarcasm is charged, and our takes come with zero emissions, but plenty of heat. Today, we're diving into the 2025 Cadillac Escalade IQ, an SUV so large it should come with its own zip code and mayor. Cadillac went full Tony Stark with this one. They took the iconic gas-powered Escalade, ran it through a Tesla-cooled lab, and the result? An all-electric luxury mammoth that somehow screams both Silicon Valley tech mogul and NFL linebacker. Let's find out if this is the future of luxury SUVs, or just an overpriced power move on wheels. Let's start with the obvious. This thing is enormous. At over 224 inches long, with a 136-inch wheelbase, it's not just long, it's block your neighbor's driveway, long. But Cadillac didn't just scale up, they polished. The Escalade IQ looks like it was carved out of granite by Apple engineers. Flush door handles, aerodynamic lines, and a full-width front lighting signature that screams, "I have money, and I'd like you to know that." And that grille? Oh, it lights up. Not just a little, Las Vegas level, lighting up. Pull up anywhere, and this SUV practically announces, "Behold, money." Inside is where things go from wow to wait, am I in a concept car? Welcome to the 55-inch curved glass display. Yes, 55 inches. That's wider than some New York apartments. It spans from driver to passenger and blends an infotainment system, digital instrument cluster, and co-pilot display in one continuous screen that could host its own Netflix series. Everything is wrapped in premium leather, suede, and real wood that whispers luxury. The ambient lighting? Fully customizable. Want your cabin to glow purple like a VIP lounge? Done. Mood lighting for your midnight Taco Bell run? Also done. Need to get work done on the go? You've got built-in Google Assistant Wi-Fi and enough screen space to run a spreadsheet and watch cat videos at the same time. Productivity meet pettiness. Let's talk numbers. The Escalade IQ starts at around $130,000, and if you check enough option boxes, you can tiptoe toward $150K. For that price, you're getting a vehicle that's smarter than some Ivy League grads and more powerful than most sports cars. Worth it? If you're the kind of person who considers a Rolex an impulse buy, absolutely. But for the rest of us, let's just say it's nice to dream. The system is powered by Google built-in, and it's slick, responsive, intuitive, and gorgeously animated. You get built-in maps, assistant, Play Store apps, and probably a few things that read your mind. But, and it's a big but, there's no Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. That's right. Cadillac has entered its "you'll use what we give you" era. If you're deep into the Apple ecosystem, this might sting hard. Otherwise, it's a smooth and very smart ride. Behind the third row, you get a respectable 23.6 cubic feet of storage. Fold those seats down, and you're working with 119.2 cubic feet. Enough room to move house, start a business, or hide from your responsibilities. Oh, and the Frunk, aka the e-trunk, a surprisingly deep 12.2 cubic feet. Perfect for groceries, backpacks, or your regrets from buying a gas guzzler in 2025. Let's get petty. No Apple CarPlay. We're still mad about it. The massive screen is a fingerprint magnet. One drive, and you'll feel like you brought a toilet to a museum exhibit. It's huge. Forget parallel parking. This thing needs its own lot. You will absolutely get dirty looks at Whole Foods. Not because it's EV, because it's extra. Rear wheel steering gives this SUV a turn-in radius smaller than some sedans. Arrival mode, which lets it move diagonally, yes, diagonally, like it's auditioning for Fast and Furious electric drift. AKG40 speaker audio system that turns your Spotify playlist into a symphony. Super Cruise, Cadillac's hands-free driving system, works on 400,000 plus miles of mapped roads. You can even tow while it's doing the driving. Basically, it's smarter than half the people you know, maybe more. 2 electric motors, up to 750 horsepower and 785 pound-feet of torque in Velocity Max mode. That's not a setting, it's a threat. This SUV will launch harder than your cousin's pyramid scheme. And honestly, it's hilarious to feel that much acceleration in a vehicle this size. You haven't lived until you've launched 9,000 pounds of American steel faster than a Mustang GT. Cadillac says it'll do 0 to 60 in 4.7 seconds. Let that sink in. A fully electric 3-row luxury SUV is almost as quick as a C6 Corvette. Yes, the future is weird, but we kind of love it. Let's get real. Driving this thing in the city is ambitious. It's as wide as a city bus, and your odds of snagging a normal-sized parking spot are about the same as finding the new Nintendo Switch 2 in stock. But here's the twist. Thanks to rear wheel steering, it's actually more maneuverable than you'd expect. Tight corners, handled, U-turns, doable. The only thing you can't fix is everyone else staring like you're overcompensating. Pro tip, if you daily this in Manhattan, you either have a private garage or chaos in your soul. On the highway, the Escalade IQ becomes a magic carpet. It glides, the ride is cloud-like, the cabin is whisper quiet, and that instant torque makes lane changes feel like warp speed. You've got up to 460 miles of range, depending on configuration. So range anxiety, never heard of her. Plus, Super Cruise lets you sit back and relax. Just don't take a nap. That's still illegal. This isn't just an SUV, it's a rolling tech fortress, a status symbol, and somehow a decent EV with shocking levels of performance and range. If you've got the coin and the parking space, the 2025 Cadillac Escalade IQ is a must-buy. So what do you think? Too much Escalade or just enough electric excess? Could you see yourself pulling up to your high school reunion in this spaceship and casually ruining everyone's sense of self-worth? I've been seeing this car out in the wild lately, and every single time, I do a double take. For the first time ever, I actually like the Escalade. It's like Cadillac said, hey, what if we made this thing futuristic and sexy? And they did. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be watching like a hawk for when this beast hits the used car market. And when it does, you better believe I'm gonna tell everybody I paid full price. Chest out, confidence high. I'll hit that auto close button, let the doors shut like I'm in a movie scene, and drive off looking like I just sold my startup for $50 million. Because that's the presence this car gives off. That you didn't just make money, you made a shit ton of it. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike button. We can take it. Leave your thoughts in the comments. What shocked you the most about this electric Escalade? And if you want to catch up on previous episodes, I'll leave them right here on the screen for you. Seriously, thank you for watching all the way to the end. It means the world to us. Whether you're here for the laughs, the car news, or just to hang out, you're officially part of the Friends with Benefits family. As always, thanks for joining us on this ride. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep driving, and remember, if the car you're driving doesn't make you feel like a superhero, you're driving the wrong one. Friends with Benefits, driving off.